Hey everybody. My God, we were like having the worst problem. So Zoom kicked me out and then they wanted to know why um they wanted to know why they think it's someone else trying to hack Mitch's account. So we'll see what happens. So damn it. Um Jen and I were all prepped and ready to go. So we're gonna do we'll just record one after I get done here. So I just wanted to say, hey, Ryan, can you hear me okay? You're the only one on, Ryan. So there. S- Ryan, can you hear me or not? Maybe not. Okay. Just want to see if you can hear me. So I just texted Jen to let her know that we were gonna go. Such a bummer. We tried. Okay. So how's everybody doing? Or you doing okay? Mitch is doing good. He like I said, he's in Delano right now. So he's good. It's late. I know it's late for a lot of people. So um hi, Izzy. Yeah, Zoom kicked me out, and it won't let me back in without giving Mitch a message. And he's riding his motorcycle right now, and so in the dark. So I'm not gonna, mess with it. So how's everybody? You doing okay, Izzy? Thank you for all your help. Izzy's been helping me with my little car issues. Hi, Salvador. This is not my forte. It's really not. Second time is a charm. Bad fish. You're right. I got so many friggin' lights on in here. I'm like blinded. There's my girl, Jen. Jen and I are gonna record one after we're done. I'm gonna try to get it done so we can do that. Is Mitch tech savvy? Mm, I love my husband, so I'm not gonna say. Uh, I think they're gonna stay. I think they're gonna stay overnight. In Jen, you're fine. Um, I don't know how far they're gonna ride tonight. They've been riding since about 1 o'clock, so probably Jen. He said that probably in the morning. So, let's see. He's doing good. Um, Hi, Lakewater. Oh, thanks, Salvador. He's all hit the like. Yeah, hit the like. Um, it's been an interesting week though. Like he hasn't been here, so it's been really like I've been just cleaning and working and doing taxes and um I'm trying to get our St. Patrick's Day print out um in the next few weeks. The moon, two moons will be up we'll be up. Obviously we'll get those when Mitch gets back tomorrow at the latest. So like Water, you're the first like. You're awesome. Thank you. This is weird doing it this way. Because I'm doing it from YouTube and I'm not on my phone, which is odd. I'm doing it from my computer. Um, yeah, Jen did look lovely. She's always lovely. Inside and out. Leaving my shoes on the floor. Like I really had to get it right because I had made kind of a little disaster area. So yeah. So I had to get that together. And we always wait till the last day. David, I use TurboTax. It was a little challenging this year because I have, we're finally obviously married, and then I had to do art for our business. And what people don't realize with using YouTube is that you have to use a different business for your Patreon account, a different business for your YouTube, a different business for our shirts. It's kind of crazy. So I'm learning a lot, but it's never taken me this long to do our taxes, but I think I might just have someone else do it so I don't have to. Um, yeah, Dave, just go on your computer and go to TurboTax. So how's everybody doing? What's up? How's life? How's things? I do miss him. I do miss him. but he had a great time, and I'm really glad that he did. So, looks like we're gonna take a trip into Missouri in, probably, um, July. We're gonna go. Yeah, Izzy, there is a different tax form for each thing. I found that. And then you can only claim a part of your house for this part of your business. So it's crazy. Hi, Race Ellis. How are you? I actually, Jen too, I let Izzy know that we were going on. I let Izzy know, and I let Lex know that we were gonna go on together, and if they wanted to go live, so it was probably a good thing we didn't. I just never used it when we had someone on their phone and on me on the computer. So maybe we could have done it from I could probably done it from my phone. I don't know if I have the Zoom app on my phone. Had the guy that wrecked is good, Izzy. He is I think he has a couple fractured vertebrae and a fractured rib, but other than that, he's doing okay. Um He's home, so he's doing good. All everybody's bikes except Mitch's were okay, this trip, so it's all good. Uh, Hi, Kira. How are you? It's good to see you. Look at all my mods on here tonight. That's awesome. Um, so yeah. So do you guys want Jen and I to try to do it on my phone? Because I can do it that way if that's easier. I just wanted to I feel bad making you guys come in and out, in and out. But I think that might actually work. So, uh, if you guys hold tight, give us like 5 minutes and then um, I'll just go on my phone. So that way, I think it'll work. Ryan, it is actually okay. He's fine. He's walking, talking. He's ambulatory, so he's fine. Um, okay, so I'm gonna go off, and then we're gonna try to do it. I don't know how. Oh, I don't know if I can. Technology is frustrating. Uh, because I have to go on Zoom and I can't get in Zoom, so it won't let me. So never mind. I just thought about that. Yeah, so he's had a good time. It's been they didn't leave for 10. Well, Monday would have been 10 days. So yeah, he's a happy camper. Let's see. What else? I'm so glad all my girls. David, have you found a job yet? How's that going? How's that worked out for you? Let's see. Lakewater, how's things out there? Okay. Yeah, so Mitch went to they were in Colorado, they went to Utah, they went to Zion, which he loved. I'll post pictures later. And then as soon as I get the YouTube stuff, I'll put that on. Um so Jen and I'll probably do a video tonight and then we'll put it up. Since we can't do it this way. Sucks. Colorado and Utah are very yeah, they are. I've only been through there. I took a train once, twice actually. Yeah, I think his ass is super sore though. He said everything was really good except for the bike. I mean, except for his seat. It was kind of uncomfortable after a couple of days, but for the most part, he said if we're going to take a long haul, we definitely need to change the seat. Aw, sweet. Yeah, he loves my spaghetti, so I'm making it with linguiça and some goodies. I'm gonna make him some cupcakes and what else did I get him? I bought myself a steak last night. It sucked. I was pissed. Yeah, Zion is so I've never been to Zion. I've been to, I think I've been to Antigua. I've been to the Virgin Islands. Um, Never been to Europe. I don't know if you guys caught Mitch's last one of his first things, but he said that he doesn't want to go out of the country. He's like, there's so much to see here. That's what he wants to do. So now that he's not working, we can have time to do that, which is awesome. So our kids are going to take 6 weeks off this summer because my daughter's a teacher, so they're going to cruise around, and we're all going to meet in Missouri. So I'm hoping my friendship's going to come with Mitch and I, and then we're going to I'm hoping we get to take the bike. So it's always better with two, though. So I think we're going to do that. But I think I really love Joshua Tree. Is beautiful too. It's amazing. Are there bikes that have comfortable seats for that long? They are, but Mitch won't get one, so that's not going to happen. Mitch will not get a bagger. No, it's never going to happen. So we're going to have to get a comfortable seat for both of us for his bike. Mitch looked refreshed on his video from Colorado. You and Jen look beautiful. Oh, Kara, you're sweet. It's weird. Today I was looking when I was doing this, I was like, oh my God, I look like my grandma, which is a good thing. She was beautiful, but I just was like, it's weird. The more we age, I'm like, oh my God, I look like her a lot. Lakira, how's it going? How are you doing? Gel seats. Oh my God, that would be amazing. Do they really have those? Let's see. I am a grandma. It was really fun. I don't know if you guys remember me saying that I was going to work at I was going to work at a winery, and I did last weekend. So I do one weekend a month just because it's fun for me. I like to do that. I really love the people up here, and I like wine, so it's a good opportunity for me to kind of keep my taste buds good. So I met the nicest couple, two sets of couples in their last weekend. They were like in their late 70s and early 80s, and they were hilarious. And it was just nice to have them there. And but I was their last winery. They had been in since, like, I don't know, 10 o'clock. It was hilarious. Um and Colorado have breweries. Is that what you're talking about, Brian? So yeah, Mitch hates wine. So the only kind of wine that he ever liked was the kind he made. Oh, he's in prison. So hi, TT. How's it going? He said, glad to hear Mitch is great, having a good time. If you're all ever out in Oklahoma way, please stop by. My wife and I would love to barbecue for y'all. Oh, you're so sweet. When y'all in Missouri, Mustang Seat, very company. We're gonna go to Missouri in July. So and we're gonna take our time going out there. So we were thinking about maybe like driving like 8 a day and then staying where everyone wants. I want to check Wyoming out. I've never been. As he said, I'll send you some links. I know a group of guys that use them from VA to Sturgis. That's so cool. Wine is not gross. I used to not like wine either. I didn't like it until I was an adult. I used to think it was the nastiest shit. Oklahoma is, Mitch and I definitely want to go. Missouri is on the way to Florida, is he? um, let's see. Mitch can open up a vineyard and sell prison style wine the way some places do prohibition ancient Egyptian lager. You know what's funny is I was looking up something, and I took a picture of it because I wanted to show it to Mitch. Someone had put like it was like called prison wine or something. And they'd never been to prison. I don't know why they even called it that. I looked at it. So I did think about that. Someone's gonna get sunburned. I know that we are really debating on whether we're gonna drive out there or not, because uh it's my daughter's we postponed my daughter's grandfather's funeral. And so we're going out there for that. So they're going on this trip, and they're like, oh, can we go in July? I'm like, I've never gone to Missouri in July because it's so freaking hot. Pruno Grigio. Bruno Grigio. That's awesome. Mitch tried to make me some once and it didn't take. So he still says he wants to. Wine is not gross. I like beer too, but I not just got too many carbs in it. um Jen, you're hilarious. I love you. You're so funny. Lots of air conditioning, right, Izzy? I know we have air conditioning too here in July also. Because it gets so damn hot. So let's see what else. What was I gonna say about Oklahoma? About Oklahoma, Jen and I were just talking about this. They did an article about Mitch got interviewed. I think you guys heard us talking about this a while back. They interviewed him for the Oklahoman newspaper. They're doing a series, I think, on, I don't know, the prison genre or gangs or whatever, but they interviewed JD, and I think the story was about JD, but then I think it turned into a series, and they interviewed Mitch too. So let's see. If you guys haven't checked out Instagram, Mitch has been putting a lot of pictures on Instagram. Well, not a lot, but enough. I will put some more on our channel also. On bikes or cage to Missouri. That's difficult. One decision. We'll make that decision when we get there. I'm good with either. Steve, he did have a great time. He just wanted everybody to know that he loved it. Like, he was just so happy and so in his element. I love to see him like that. Like, that makes me super happy. I miss him, but I'm really glad he did it. And hi, Ham Man, how's it going? I've been seeing your pictures on Instagram. Good stuff, dude. He's got Mitch's mask on. So the Oklahoman, yeah, they were really cool. The guy was super interesting and had a lot of really good questions for Mitch. So I think it was going to take about a month for them to start the series, and so I think it's going to be out pretty soon. I know, I love it too. He looks super happy. He's going to be exhausted for real. He's not sleeping well, and he doesn't, when he doesn't sleep well, he doesn't sleep well, and he just feels like a zombie. So, I wouldn't be surprised. Let me see where they're at now. I'll show you guys. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to haul it tonight. We'll see. Okay. Can you see this? Yeah, see that 80 miles an hour? Yeah. So they are in, this is where they're at. See that? So it says he's driving near California. He is in California, fool. These things. So I don't know. He's got about a 3.5-hour drive. He'll make it home. He'll probably make it home tonight. Keep your fingers crossed. Keep him safe. He'll probably sleep for a week. You're right. Prosecco is bubbly, bougie wine. Ooh, I like Prosecco. Like champagne, very good too, but it has the least amount of, you're right, it does have the least amount of calories, and it's really good. God, Mish is gonna kill me for saying this on his channel. Talking about this bougie shit. It's really good with lime bubble water. It's super good. And lime. Yeah, I think Jen will remember it forever too. I think it'll be a really good experience. I was like, do you want to go to Hawaii? He's like, no. I'm like, okay. At least we aren't doing makeup. I can do that. I told him we were going to take over his channel when he was gone. My favorite winery is in Los Gatos, California. It's called Testarossa. They make some amazing wine. So good. Tyler said he mixed his parents' wine with Mountain Dew because they couldn't stand the taste of it. So let's talk about that, peeps. Let's talk about what kind of alcohol we drank before we were supposed to drink alcohol. I did drink Mad Dog. I did drink strawberry, whatever the Boonesville, Easy Days and Mellow Nights. I drank all that nasty shit. No wonder I didn't like wine when I was younger. Aw, Izzy, you're sweet. Uh, Clint, so the Oklahoma is number one newspaper. Yeah, they seem pretty like serious about their shit. So I'm really curious to what they're going to write about different people. I'm really curious to what that's going to look like. Ryan, I think that is called the spritzer. Uh, and it's always the sugar. So I don't drink white wine anymore. I drink red. I used to love white wine, but it's got so much sugar in it. So, uh, Mad Dog 2020 red berry banana. That is nasty. Red berry banana. I don't remember that. Old English Cobra. I drank that too. Bodie. Uh, Old English Cobra Colt 45 and Steel Reserve. Oh my God. Hi, Blaster. How are you? Cisco. Oh God, that stuff's nasty. My Italian friends mix red wine. We used to take those big things of like the igloo coolers that guys would take to work. We would put uh what the hell is that wine called? Gallo. We would put Gallo wine in there. We would put 7 Up, and then we would take like a bunch of oranges and limes and lemons and just throw it all in there, strawberries. And I thought I was really classing it up. So Clint, I'm not sure. So I asked him about 2 weeks ago when they were going to print it, and he said we're talking about the article that's going to come out in the Oklahoman. Um, he said it should be ready in another 2 weeks. So I'm guessing that was another 2 weeks. Um, let's see. Boone's Farm strawberry and beer and cream de mint. Oh, I liked that. I kind of still do. Liquid candy completes of my grandparents' liquor cabinet. You know what? I'm gonna turn off this light. This thing's bugging the crap out of me. Okay. Oh wow, that's way too dark. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's my grandfather's German, and so he used to drink. He loved cream de mint, and he made these things called freaking grasshoppers that were really good though. Yeah, man, he told us he'd let us know. So as soon as he lets us know, I'll let you guys know once it comes out. No, this is our same house, same one. I just don't. Mitch's little area is over there, so I kept a clean side. um, yeah, Boone strawberry wine. That stuff was crazy. Oh, that's awesome, Clint. That's nice. Uh, yeah, no, it's the same. It's our same house, just a different position of the camera. Hi, skill sets. How are you doing? Hi, Bluebell. How are you? Haven't seen you for a minute. How's it going? We were just talking about the article about JD and Mitch and several others are going to be in the Oklahoma, and we were just talking about that. Kessler. Kessler's good though. It's not like Thunderbird. This motherfucker said, drink Thunderbird. I like your name, dude. Um, I have not tasted. Yeah, I'm curious. That's a good question, Izzy. Has anybody tasted Boone's Farm as an adult? And the question I would ask is why? Jen, are you kidding me? Have you had it as an adult? Are you serious? Oh, that stuff is just nasty. Thunderbird is nasty too. That's just. But you know what? When I was young, I didn't drink to sip. So that took some art. Uh Jen saying she feels like she has to drink strawberry ones now. MD 2020, that's a good one. Someone told me what that stood for. Oh, do you know that I learned something today on YouTube? I mean on TikTok. I just want everybody to know I was fascinated by this. Do you know why they call sand sand? It's because it's sea and land makes sand. You put those two together. I didn't know that. I learned something new. There was something else. It was really interesting. I was like, oh, that's why that is. Um, no, it doesn't stand for Mad Dog 2020. It's actually the name of the company that made it. And it's something like Merrill Robinson 2020 or Merrill Delunio 2020. I just read that like recently and I was like, oh my God, I always thought it stood for Mad Dog. We called it that because it was called MD 2020. And MD didn't stand for it. We called it Mad Dog, but that's not the actual name of it. Okay, like I said. Okay, so yeah, we it was nicknamed was Mad Dog. That's what I just said. Um isn't it though? Skill sets. I thought so too. Um Steve, how are you doing? How's Steve LaBarbera? How are you doing? Steve LaBarbera is the one that bought Mitch's two moon painting and it's hanging in his house and it looks beautiful in there. I'm so glad you have it. Jen says, I got to use this sand info. There was this girl popped up a whole bunch of stuff and she wasn't just reading it from a book, like she actually knew it. And she was like saying that she's like, do you know why they call sand? But she's like, it's sea and land. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't know that. I think it's like, it's the grapes, I think, Kim. I'm sure Bluebell knows. So, yeah. So, anyways, I don't know. Bluebell, why do they call it that? I mean, why is the 2020 is the mix of grapes? It stands for right. Okay. Flaster. 2020 means you won't be seeing 2020 when you're done. Yeah. I was telling everybody too, everybody who was nice enough to donate to Mr. Graves' car fund. It takes YouTube 30 days to get that to us. So as soon as that is done, we will make sure that he gets that. We're gonna see what we can find him. He's got to get a little start too, so it'll be good. I'm sure we'll find one. Cisco, the finest of wines. Yeah, that is amazing. You know, I have been known to drink wine out of a box. It's happened just on vacation usually, but it's happened. Oh, Bluebell said originally 2020 stood for 20 ounces, 20% alcohol. Currently, MD 2020 is not sold in 20-ounce bottles, nor at 20% alcohol by volume. I can't even see 2020 when I'm sober. Yeah, Franzia box wine had many times with that. No kidding. David, that's nice. David wanted to thank everybody for the donations. If you didn't catch that, you guys were super cool with that. It was really something. You know, it's hard to believe because I always, I have time hop on my phone. So these things come up and from a year ago, 4 years ago, whatever. And it's just crazy that we've been on for just over a year. Let's see. Tyler, we all get old, my friend. We do. But you know what? We're lucky. That's the way I look at it. A lot of people bitch about it. And believe me, I bitch about it too sometimes. But you know what? I'm happy that I'm here and I got to see Mitch get out of prison because I really thought he was going to. Oh, thank you so much, Bluebell. It's nice. I really thought he was going to die in there. I did. So I am. Hey, David, you know what's funny? I saw David Graves. I was cleaning some stuff out today and found the pictures that you had sent Mitch with the dogs during Christmas and pictures of you. And he had saved your address when you were in prison and wrote down, that we had loaded your account with money for the phone calls. And I was like, oh, that's so nice that he's out. So glad you're here. I'm happier being midlife. Yeah. Uh, let's see. Yeah, David said he'll take pictures when he gets there. What's the status of my bike? 209 Nomad wants to know. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Ryan has been working on it since Mitch hasn't gone, and I think he got it started and he got the light to come on. Mitch sent me pictures. I was super excited about that. I'm really, I'm nervous, but I'm really excited. It's really the bike I've always wanted. And uh yeah, so I'm excited about it. So as we'll share it with everybody once we get there. I'm so envious of Adrian's Harry's odds of being here. Oh, Jen, you're sweet. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Um, sorry guys. I'm waiting. I'm just keep thinking. I just want to see. Let's see. What's everybody's bet? Do you think Mitch is going to come home tonight or in the morning? He's 3 hours away. I bet you he'll drive it through. Maybe he's with other people, so don't know. Skill sets. I think it's absolutely amazing that you and Mitch found each other. God is great. He is. He really is. Like I'm so blessed and so happy. I can't even tell you like just what that was like. It's terrible thinking that's the person you love is going to die in there. I mean, it's terrible. And Bluebell, I'm sorry for your loss. I know that's just, So Bluebell, I take it that is your new one. Also, is he incarcerated? Is he in, uh, let's see. Is he, do I have to work tomorrow? No. Well, yes, kind of. I'm working from home. I have to get caught up on some stuff that I'm doing, but not too much. Not too bad. Hey, Adrian, would you let us know when Mitch makes the home posters? Of course I will. Like absolutely. Thanks for asking, and thanks for everybody's love. He just he loves you guys a lot, and this means so much to him. So, thank you. I feel like this is not my natural state here, but I'm trying to muddle through this. So I had a fellow named Strawberry that I had a prison wedding with. Okay, awesome. Good for you, Tommy. So oh, I see. Because you're a dumbass. Hold on a second. I'm gonna just remove him. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's not an easy. Aw, Clint, that's sweet. Thank you. So Jen and I are gonna talk about once we get done here. I think we're gonna talk about kind of stigma about what that's like for people that are married to people in prison, or if they have family members in prison, what that's like, because it's still real. Believe that. So okay, this guy probably had way too much to drink. Hold on. Probably needs some Mad Dog. Let's see. David, don't encourage him. Hi, Nietzsche. How are you? How's it going? It's good to see you here. Blaster, I wish I could post pics of my 8-week-old puppy German Shepherd. He's awesome. I want a puppy so bad. There's a stigma even if they're not a lifer wife. I mean, regardless, it's bad. Wouldn't you agree? Either way, it's bad either way. Some people are really understanding about it, but it depends on, it is. It's a messed up situation. Mitch is not here, Neach. He is still writing. He's about 3 hours away from home. Uh, so hopefully it won't be too long, and I'll let everybody know that he got home safely. Yeah, it does depend on the crime, Bluebell, 100%. I think there's a stigma regardless of what the crime is, but I think that some crimes are more heinous than others, and I feel like that definitely depends on the stigma. There's a stigma regardless, but if the person's in prison for something really horrific, that would make it, that makes it even worse, of course. But then, why do people gravitate towards like Richard Ramirez and Scott Peterson and whatever? It's so weird to me. That's so weird to me. Um, yeah, absolutely. No, 209 Nomad. So that's actually a good conversation also. So this is what was said to Mitch. I'm talking about Mitch's work. Um, you know, you will always be a part of Forensic Clean, and we don't have anything right now. Take with that what you will. So that's where they left it at. Hi, JE. How are you? Juan, I agree. Sometimes it's best to ignore the stigmas. Incarcerated people are still people. They are. But especially for women, it is, I was married to Mitch in 88, and I told everybody he was a truck driver because I worked at a law firm, and um, I probably wouldn't have gotten it's crazy. Like it was just crazy. It's still bad now, but not as bad as it used to be. So, um, how is Mitch's breathing? He's been okay. Mitch thinks he might have COPD. I don't think he does. He has horrific allergies, like horrific. But I asked him, I said when he was in Arizona, I was like, do you find yourself coughing that much? He said, not as much. So we'll see. Look, we're all over the place. Now I know why it's so hard for Mitch to read these at the same time. See, I don't know that I would pay for an animal again. Like, I love purebreds are great and everything, and I just don't know that I could. There's just so many doggies that are in the shelter and whatever, and they have animal rescues too. I would probably go that route myself. And Mitch and I he really wants a bull mastiff, or he wants like a bulldog. So we'll see. I don't know that our place can handle that right now. Oh, my brother got his divorce papers on Valentine's Day, and he has 5.5 years left in an 8-year bed. That sucks. Um, oh, that's Aussie dollar, Steve. That's right. There are too many mutts that need love. I agree. So I got both. Well, Rosie I got because somebody found Rosie on the street, and then we wanted her, and she was chipped, but she didn't belong to anybody. And Chewy I got from the shelter. Yeah, we wanted. I'm a mutt lover for sure. My parents used to raise Weimaraners. Those are crazy dogs, but too many mutts that need love. Bluebell. So she said, Juan, you're right. It depends on how the person has shown remorse for their crime and have worked to understand why they did what they did and strive to become a better person. But Bluebell, like, let's be real. When you say that, some people aren't completely honest about that. So, like, they go through the motions, but don't you think that they can tell if that's not for real? And some women get roped in under false pretenses. I saw it myself. So that's the only reason why I said that's why I think that stigma is there, right? It's because people are like, they want your money, they're trying to scam you, blah, blah, blah. I never had to send Mitch money. He used to send money home. Yeah. So, but it doesn't, I was going to explain that to everybody, but that was one of the concepts for sure. Uh, Yeah, Bluebell said she agreed. Most kid parents tell kids that daddy's on vacation. Well, we told Nicole that Mitch was at work, and then her little friend there told her that he wasn't, and then she had a meltdown. I got the steaks from there's a place up here called King's Meat. It just wasn't very good. I don't know, but I think my someone asked me where I bought steak from. I had some last night. It was terrible. I didn't like it. I cooked it myself. It was nasty. Um, Ham said that was one big thing that hit me about your interview with. Are you talking with that interview I did with Louis Max from Grind and Pivot? Uh, yeah, our courting period with Mitch and I was really. I mean, I had not been. I had lost a husband, and then I'd been with since I was 15, and then he died when I was 22. So when Mitch and I got together when I was 20, I started seeing him when I was 23, and we got married when I was 24. He had a really big influence on my life. Like he really did in a lot of ways. And we're just 2 years apart. He's 2 years older than me. So, just like he talks about how people helped him through kind of that process, being in prison, and he had mentors in there because he had shitty parents too. Um, he helped me through a lot of shit. He had a really good head on his shoulders even then. He did. Neat said, I have a friend who lived near a prison. He used to go to a restaurant near the prison on visitation days to try and hook up with the inmates only. you we have some thirsty ass people, males and females, in these kind of situations. 100%. Um, Skill set. I met him in prison. Uh, I I know it's true, Jen. Our story is pretty. It goes very deep, but I've known him for 33 years now, and yeah, the thirst is real, Jen. The thirst is real. Um, Mitch is the man. I think he's the man. Uh, no, but he was a biker. So, this motherfucker said was your ex-husband. He wasn't my ex-husband. He was my late husband. So he was not in a motorcycle club, but he had a bike. He died on one. And I wouldn't ride. I didn't ride for a long time after that. So uh but he thinks they're prone to snapping. I don't know what that's in relation to. Um, Hi, Autism Dad Louie. How's it going? How's everything? Mitch is doing great. Just cruising along. I'm surprised they're still uh let me see. You guys, it look like he stopped. Where are they at now? Oh no. They're still going. He's 70. Yeah, he's going 80 miles an hour. Oh no, no, no. This motherfucker said don't. I'm just gonna call you TMS. It's fine. I just wanted to let you know that he was on my ex-husband. So Mitch was the first person I'd been with after that. And this person, my late husband, I probably said ex, so don't even worry about that, had a we had a multitude of issues. So Mitch was really a breath of fresh air. My late husband had a oh, if Mitch wouldn't have gone in, for sure would have been in one. I have no doubt about it. No, no. You guys got to figure too, it's a really different time. I mean, that was, it was a really crazy time in the 70s, like freaking crazy. Oh my God, Kay, I haven't seen you for a long time. Hi, honey. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much. I don't really like this length of the camera in front of my face, but I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Um, It is the exception, Mitch and I, 100%. I would agree. I was just telling Jen that I know this person that was with this guy for, I don't know, 40 something years. He got out and he was like, "Mm, I'm good." He didn't want to he didn't want to hook up with it. He just wanted to be alone and do his own thing. And I was like, man, I can't. I think I'd probably go to prison for that. If I had stayed with someone for that long a period of time, I'd just be like, oh hell no, nope. Um, Brian, how old are you? You know what's crazy too is that I have two friends that decided to write to prison pen pals, and it was and they're like, "Well, you did." I'm like, "I did that 33 years ago, and I didn't sign it with a pen pal. I signed him through a friend of a friend who was like, 'You gotta write this guy.'" And I was like, "I am not writing to some guy in prison. No." And then she's like, "Come on." And she's really nice. He's really cute. So I was like, "Okay." And I always like my men tall and I'm short, so I'm not really sure why. But anyways, it was um it was something. Oh, you're 31. Happy 31, Brian. Just turned 31. Hamman said, "Me and my girl were an exception as well. We met in a rehab system and have been together for almost 15 years." That's amazing. That's congrats to you guys. That's awesome. I have some friends that they also met in rehab and they've been together for about 20 years and they have like 4 kids and they're both great. So that's awesome. I'm technically still in a club just out because of my health. Mm. Yeah, I don't, who shoulda, woulda, coulda. I don't know what would have happened with, Mitch, but it's different now. Do you know what I mean? It's just way different. Um, Thanks you guys for the block. SEM, so we totally caught that sense when we started following him. He does a good job getting the audience enough info without too much. Yep, he does. I learned well from him. Skill sets, we feel the same way. 100%. I feel like that. Oh my God, there's like 47 people on here. Um, that's something I definitely noted. Mitch always stood apart for me. He really doesn't lie. He doesn't lie. He's like super loyal, as you guys probably get. He's a straight shooter. He is smart, super smart. Um, I just really appreciate his emotional intelligence. He's super smart. Um, in ways that people don't ever get. Like, and I feel like he's just, I don't know, he's amazing. I love him. And I consider myself super, super blessed to be married to him. And it's not all peaches and cream all the time. We are two strong willed individuals. But it's good. He doesn't try to pump himself up. That's not his deal at all. Um, Emotional intelligence is where it's at. Yeah, he just has a really good sense about people and sometimes where I didn't. Oh, thanks, Autism Dad Lady. That's nice. Thank you so much. And um Jen, that's so nice. That is really a nice thing to say. She said, seriously, never felt so accepted until meeting you guys here, honestly. Izzy and I talk about that, about how, Jen, you're sweet. Thank you so much. I love you, girl. About how you can say, how do you know someone when you just like know them on the internet? Um, we all went through COVID together and we all uh found a connection and I just think that, this is the world we live in right now. And I feel like I have met people on here that I will be friends with for my life. And Jen and Izzy are definitely two of those women. Izzy's been a real strong support in a lot of different ways. And she's super smart, really, really smart. And I just really appreciate that. And she's been with us from the start too. So um, COVID make you or break you. Yeah, for real. Like, in the genre of YouTube, I mean, it's Mitch and I were thought we were gonna go on YouTube. Like that's like the last thing ever, ever I thought we'd do. So we do Billy Bell. That's right. We compromise to see. I wouldn't even say it's a compromise. Like it's just, one of the things that when we got married in the church, they were talking about how you go from just an understanding, and Mitch and I have that. I know him, and and he knows me, and he still loves me. So um hi Hot Rod, how are you? Hey man, I don't have time to start my own channel. People, oh, Lakira, you're so sweet. That's my first super chat ever. Mine alone. That's awesome, Lakira. Thank you so much. She said, Lakira, I love you guys. We love you guys too. And you know what? I wore the shirt the other night, the shirt that you guys gave me from the glow in the dark one. Oh, my granddaughter loved that. She wanted to take it home. I'm like, nope, that's my shirt. Thank you, sweetie. That's awesome. Thanks, Lakira. Hot Rod, everything's good. He's doing good. He is just a couple hours away. I'm sure he's going to come home tonight because he wants to sleep. So he's about 3 hours away. So he's good. Really appreciates everybody's support while he's been on this trip. So like Laura says, you guys have been with us for a long time too. And it's weird because I say, it's been a year and it seems like it's been like 5. So I do love my shirt. It's totally me. And just they got me this tie-dye shirt, and but it's a glow in the dark shirt. It's totally me. I am a little hippie girl at heart, for real. 80 got a super chat. Now Mitch will never get his channel back. Oh, I love you guys. You guys are funny. Oh, thanks, Steve. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, he's a good guy. I'm really lucky. You know, I just, I can't help, obviously, like, I'm just going to say this, like, I can't, part of the thing about this trip too, is he knows, that I worry. Do you know what I mean? And so, I'm not a worry wart, but I lost one. So I'm very like, we want to make sure everything's good on your bike. We want to make sure all that. Oh, neat. Thank you so much. He gave me a $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. So sweet. Oh, and so, but that's part of. Mitch had told me when he first came home, he was like, I'm not gonna, if you don't want me to, I won't. But I was like, how I was gonna say, oh yeah, I don't want you to ride your motorcycle. It's part of who he is. Dominions, and I love it too. I have more of a fear of it than he does. Obviously, I love it too. I just have to be, um, yeah. That part of that PTSD has pretty much gone away, but it's still, um, Hot Rod Mitch says the same thing about me. He said my mom is ride or die. She has to be. She puts up with my shit. LOL. I'm going to be honest. The hardest thing about Mitch, I've already said this before, but he's very stubborn. And what I mean by that is when he sees everything very black and white, it's either this way or it's this way. And he has no different set of lenses. And so that is the only thing that is frustrating. Not all of the time. Again, everybody goes through their stuff, but he is one. When he makes his mind up about something, it is on. Bluebell, that's sweet. The 60s song by the Cowsills, the Flower Girl song. I love that. Thank you. Yeah, the tunnel vision thing I know is a male thing sometimes. I think that it's just, I don't know. I have learned that when he gets like that, when he's very focused, I'm just like, I kind of leave it there until we can have a conversation about it or whatever. Mitch is a great conversationalist. That's another thing too. He's awesome. My way or the highway. And not like that. That's not what I mean. He's just once he's like, if like for instance, he's like, I'm gonna get that pipe for my bike, even though it costs $5,000. I'm like, well, maybe there's another bike. I mean, maybe there's another, pipe that you can get for your bike. That's the kind of thing I mean. Like I need to let him sit with it for a minute and I remember Mitch's interview on Josh's channel. He spoke so respectfully of you, 80. If you hadn't done that, I probably would have said, "Oh, nice guy," but never followed him. That's nice. COVID PTSD for real. Mitch does know how to take the direct approach. Aw, thanks, Jen. That's nice. I got good advice. What's that thing? Take my advice because I'm not using it. um, there's very little seen in black and white for us sociology majors. Many of us are fascinated with prison. Do you know that I have my bachelor's degree in sociology also? So never fascinated with prison, but but you know what? A lot of people are. My son-in-law totally is. Like he yeah. So it's a thing. Like, you know what I mean? It's, it's a thing. Um what are you referencing, Ryan? Uh oh, hot rod, that's nice. Well, the CDC are every open physical visiting. Bluebell, you and I both know they're gonna hold on to that shit to the longest, so I don't have to deal with it. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to keep it that way. And then it'll take somebody to take it to court. Let's see. Hi, Slick. How's it going? How are you? Aw, thanks, Big Swole. You're nice. You guys are making me feel awesome. Thank you. Uh, yeah, I hate the CDCR. Sucks. Mm, yeah, it's been a little journey for sure. When I'm glad you're doing good, Slick. Mitch is doing great. Other than he's writing, I'm probably gonna say this wrong, so don't, he said you don't need a clutch and a throttle cable. You can do it with just one cable. And then he got a throttle cable, something to that effect. And he said, it's okay, I can ride, it'll make it home. So yeah. Blaster, I think he's talking about. Okay. Bye, Autism Dad Louie. Tell your son I said hello and I love the pics. So, Autism, you gotta send me some so I can post them. I would love to. They're so cute. I think they're great. So send this to me. Okay, Mitch at heartintentions.com. Clint, so I've been out for 8 years now. I'm soon to be married to the one of my dreams, Heather. She's the love of my life. Hope we can get the same as you and Mitch. That's super sweet. Oh my God, this is gonna make me cry. That's super sweet. That's so nice. Thank you. Oh, congratulations. That's awesome. 8 years. That's you took a minute. That's good. Hi, Ron RNMC. Hi, Aaron Anderson. Um, Aaron said I'm checking in and out. See you later. When did they stop allowing overnight visits? I don't know. It was different because for lifers they stopped that. God, early 90s, mid 90s, I think. Um, why not? If he's coming through the valley near Modesto, he's doubting the bike. Have him contact me. I'll load it in the truck and get him home. Hot rod, you're awesome. Thank you so much, sweetie. I'll let him know. Overnights are the same as conjugals. Yes, Ryan, they are. Like, Kara, you're so nice. You guys are saying like the nicest stuff. I'm so glad I came on here tonight, really. Well, Kara, that's sweet. You guys are an inspiration to me. Like you guys help me. You guys help me a lot. Uh yeah. So they took conjugal visits from Life First, 96. I knew it was I couldn't remember exactly if it was 95, whatever. So yeah. Um yeah. You know what? It's another thing. I think that was really interesting that Mitch touched on before. Was talking about uh, it's like you're funny. Um, is that a lot of people don't realize that people don't just have their wives on family visits. People have their sisters, their brothers, their moms, their dads. Um, that's the thing. So you can't really call that a conjugal visit. So those are family visits. Um, as good. Big Swell said, I'm doing as good and be. Hot Rod said, "You and Mitch are real, and that's always better to watch than Netflix." Do you know what I watched? So I didn't even know I'm going to say this. I watched. So I hardly ever watch TV when Mitch is here. We just don't. And so I used to be a huge like Netflixer and all that. But so I watched. I was just watching the Stepford Wives. I watched the original one, and then I watched the second one. Um, Isabel, that was always my argument about needing family visits. Because I was like, what do you want these guys to do when they get out? Like, how do you want them to function in society? How do you want them to, you know, have relationships with people? Like when you want to build on that, they don't. They really don't give a shit. Uh, Skill set. That's nice. You got a real talent for this job. It's so cool to see you in front of the camera. Thank you. It's not my comfortable zone, but it's okay because I'm like in here. I feel like I'm talking to myself. It's very strange because if I do, I've done them with Jen, and so we've had and I've done one with Louie. So you have something to compare to. So it's weird not to be talking and to be on the chat. Now I know why Mitch has a hard time doing this because it's not easy. But thank you, Skill Set. That's awesome. That's really nice of you. Um, Brian, are you done with sociology? Or are you still taking it? Thank you, Big Bad 209. That's awesome. Um, excuse me. Wow. Hot Rod said you and Mitch are real, and thank you so much. That's awesome. Hi, Brian Defer. Um, let's see. So David said they give him back. Congrats on taking no fresh air breaks. Hey man, you're funny. I almost did. So Izzy said, I remember the first time 80 peeked into the camera. No, he's not back yet, Brian. He is en route home. I don't know whether they're stopping. I think they'll head in tonight. I'm sure they probably will. So let's see. Where is he now? He is driving, he's on 99 and he is, let's see, I'll show you guys where he's at. He's near Madera. Oh, they stopped. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they're spending the night or they're coming home. Oh, social sciences. I started with social sciences too, but then went to sociology, and I actually studied. My thing was about my thing. How technical is that? My term paper was actually on how lifers do when they get out. Uh, I'm sure he'll be here tonight too, Steve. I know he hasn't slept literally for he hasn't. So he said the most he's getting is like 4 hours. It's like every other night that he sleeps good. So, Hot Rod says an hour south of me, so always out. Thesis. Thank you so much. I'm tired. Um, Madera jail. That's by isn't that by Fresno? Madera? No, no. Sorry, guys. Um, um, Ryan said, I was thinking about mine was going to compare how Native Americans were treated and marginalized in this country with Pacific Islands in New Zealand. If I ever make it that far, you'll make it that far. I didn't think I would, and I did, and I did it with working full time, and yeah. I'm glad it was pre-COVID though. I never sleep good. Mitch never sleeps good away from home either. Um, 165 miles. Madera is between Merced and Fresno. Hi, Tashunka Whitco. How you doing? How's things? Yeah, he has had a great time. I think. Let me see if I can show you guys some more pics that he sent me. Uh, he sent so many of them. I can't even. Let's see if I can get him up here. Uh, Here's one where there's still. I don't know if you guys can see this. There's still snow on the ground. That's crazy, isn't it? That was in Arizona. His pictures are better on Instagram than the ones I have. Um, he sends me the crappy ones. Anyways, if you have a chance there, he's got some up on Instagram that are pretty good. I am ready for him to come home. I miss him. I did take Friday off work though. I was just like, you know what? It's been a long time since I just had a day to kind of chill out, and I'm making him some spaghetti with linguiça, and I'm gonna make some meatballs, and I'm gonna make some cupcakes and that. So let's see. That's right, Hot Rod. Grand Canyon waited on him for 40 years. And you know, the thing is, I don't know if people know this, but Mitch and I had planned to go together, and he wanted to and so when we got this opportunity, he was like, you know, you and I were going to go. And I was like, totally fine. I was like, it's fine. We'll go somewhere else. So I want to go see, obviously I want to see the Grand Canyon still, but I want to go see Monument Valley. And then we'll do that. When Mitch was in the Grand Canyon, you could hear the joy in his voice. Yeah, you totally, he loved it. You totally could hear it. He didn't no pissing off, Joseph. It's all good. Um, Everyone was really supportive and good. He's really happy with the guys that he was riding with, and met some really cool people and along the way, and he everybody was good. Everybody helped him out, and was super good. And there's a lot of people that helped him out along the way um too. Steve, are you gonna come out here and see us? Linguiça is a sausage, Brian DeFore. I think is yes, that it is super good. Mitch likes it. I slice it really thin and then cook it and then put it in. Uh, yeah, so I'm gonna that's funny, Steve. Um, yeah, there's a lot to see. You know what I mean? So we still haven't gone on a technical honeymoon, so you know, uh oh, he just stopped. So he'll probably call. Let's see. What else? French bread. I'm gonna make sourdough bread and a Caesar salad, and yeah. So I don't cook like that all the time. Mitch actually cooks most of the time because I work really long hours. But I was off on Friday and have really just been taking it easy. So no honeymoon yet. No, we're gonna go. We've gone. Like we went to Santa Cruz for my birthday, and so I think in April we're probably gonna go to Monument Valley or San Diego. So I know is he lets people come. Mitch really wants to go to Daytona, 100%. So it could happen. Don't forget the spumoni ice cream. uh I cook it in bacon raisins sliced thin with potatoes, bell peppers, and onions. That sounds amazing. Um, Pacific Rose beautiful too. Uh, Did Mitch ever spend time at Pelican Bay? Nope, he did not. So we are going to do that run this summer, you guys. 100, like we're going to do it. I'm going to make it happen. My biggest hurdle with doing this run is getting places to stay. So I don't know, like if we're going to go, let's see, what did Mitch and I figure? So we'd go from San Quentin prison to Donovan, which is, lower San Diego, like, so the only thing I'd have trouble with is booking places for people this, like we're going to camp or whatever. So, anyways, more to come on that. Tisha and my wife and I are hoping to be in Tucson, Arizona, visiting grandkids around June. Gonna rent a truck, sure, drive out there so I can keep the promise on that bike that I talked to Mitch about. That's super cool. That's so, so nice. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Buy skill set. There's an alligator in your backyard. Get the hell out. All right, guys. Well, I am gonna go off and talk to Jen and do one because I feel bad because she got all prepared for tonight and we couldn't get Zoom to work and then it kicked me out. So anyways, I want to thank everybody for I had a good time. And thanks for just coming on and being real and being so supportive of Mitch. It means so much for him to have that support from you guys. It means a lot to me. And I love you guys. So thank you. Thanks, Race. Again, it's not my comfortable zone, but I appreciate that. Mitch is on a trip. He went on a 10-day trip to the Grand Canyon. 7 days. He's coming back tonight. But I'm glad you caught it. And he's been so far so good. Thanks, Kenneth. That's nice. Love you, Izzy. Have a night. Good night, Ham-Man. Love you too, Skill Set. Love you guys all. And good night, Slick. Good to see ya. I will, Hot Rod. I'll let him know. He's stopped right now. So if he, I'm sure everything's fine. But if not, I'll let him know for sure. Thank you so much. Hey, Hot Rod, is your event this weekend coming up? Or it was last weekend, wasn't it? Good night, Lakira. I love you guys. Tell Lakewater I said hello. Okay. Good night, everybody. Love you.